President Trump's second Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh, had his hearing today in front of Congress. Now first, let's take a look at this little gem on Twitter. Look at how many likes and retweets that got. But let's look at this video that he posted. I mean, maybe there's something we're missing. There you have it. Look at the way her hand is positioned there on her arm. Do you see that? Do you see the symbols she is making with her fingers? Checkmate. Next, Senator Blumenthal called to adjourn the meeting to conclude before they even started. Let's take a look at the footage because it's comical. It's something like you would see in a sitcom.
Mr. Chairman, I renew my motion to adjourn and Senator Harris's motion to postpone. I ask for a second.
Second the motion.
Mr. Chairman, I ask for a vote.
Yeah.
I ask that we
I don't know.
reconvene
I
an
shouldn't
executive session
I
and have a
shouldn't have
vote.
to explain to you, we're having a hearing. It's out of order. We're not in executive session. That'd be the proper forum for entertaining motions.
I ask that we reconvene
so-
an executive session. We
won't vote on Senator Blumenthal's suggestion. We won't follow your suggestion.
Well, it's a motion, Mr. Chairman.
To go into executive session. Motions would not be proper at this time.
Mr. Chairman, it's a pending motion before the committee.
Yeah.
That was the first appearance of protesters, but let's continue with this clip because it gets better.
Mr. Chairman, if there is no vote on this motion, which has been properly seconded and which could be given a vote in executive session, this process will be tainted and stained forever. I'm asking as a member of this committee, it's my right to do so, that we vote on my motion to adjourn and Senator Harris's motion postpone, and that we do it in executive session, which can be easily and quickly convened right now.
Yeah. The motion is out of order.
Sir, then I make a very clear and simple motion to move into executive session so that Senator Blumenthal's motion may be considered.
The motion is out of order.
Well, they're not out of order, Mr. Chairman. They're properly before this committee. Simply saying so, with all due respect, and I have great respect for the chairman, doesn't make them so. It doesn't make them out of order just because the chairman rules that they're out of order. We have a number of excellent lawyers in this room, and I ask...
Lawyers, please respond. Please back me up on this. You know, maybe the reason he ruled in the way that he did was because the rules back him up. Just an idea. Just an idea. But, like I said, it continues to improve.
That this body now do what its responsibility is, to have an executive session so we can vote on a motion to adjourn, and then we can deliberately and thoughtfully consider the documents that have been presented and also review the committee documents that have been marked confidential without any reason or rationale.
The motion is denied.
Sir, how long would that take? 10 minutes for us to have a motion and a vote on this process? I don't understand what the rush is that we can't even let senators vote on what is a very important motion germane to our constitutional duties before this body, before we proceed. I don't understand. It won't take that much time. What is the rush? What are we afraid of to hold a vote on the motions before us?
Mr. Chairman.
They kept hammering at it, though, and this was the result.
I renew my motion, Mr. Chairman, and ask for a vote on the motion to adjourn.
And then plus I would ask, Mr. Chairman, the various members have been making speeches all day long and have not been confined to their 10-minute opening statement.
Okay. Well, like I told you,
I think I have time left on my 10 minutes.
you will have time. I'm going to let you finish. Just a minute. I was hoping that the 10-minute rule would stand, but we got off to a very bad start. And we got off to a bad start, and everybody started exceeding their time limit. So I guess as long as we have to stay here and get this all done today, if we have to stay into the night, we're going to stay, but I'm not going to cut anybody off now that I didn't do it right away. And like you said, mob rule, I've always said to myself when advising other people, either you run the committee or the committee runs you. And I let the committee run me this time. So let's just proceed as we have and let Senator Blumenthal take what time he wants. I hope you won't go too long.
I'll be very judicious.
Thank you,
Chairman. Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be judicious. That's like something Ricky from Trailer Park Boys would say. Doesn't mean anything. That wasn't it either. Linda Zarzor, infamous feminist activist, decided to crash the hearing as well.
Chairman, I asked for a roll call vote on my motion.
Well, that was fun. Looks like a very entertaining way to spend a Tuesday afternoon. But it does get better. This next one involves the mainstream media and their relentless attempt to spin everything they can. A recess was announced, and as Kavanaugh got up from his seat, a man named Fred Gutenberg approached him with his hand extended. Now, it's trending on Twitter, and there are a ton of mainstream articles talking about this, saying Brett Kavanaugh appears to turn his back on father who lost his daughter in Parkland. I probably would have reacted similarly, if not worse. Oh, look, we have an activist that got past security and now he's confronting me for political points. I would have turned away in disgust. And I think it's likely that Kavanaugh had no idea who this person was. I mean, what is it with the Fred Gutenbergs and the others that think they're some high-tier celebrity that everybody's gonna know who they are? It's weird. Somebody must have put that thought into their head, although that's just my opinion. That's just my intuition telling me that. You have to ask yourself how desperate they really are. If they're sending in some parent from Parkland to run and shake hands with the guy, as recess is called, it's kind of strange. And I'll use the word again for lack of having a thesaurus handy or a wide vocabulary. It reeks of desperation. So the hearing is still going on. I imagine it will probably go on until the late evening, maybe even until tomorrow. We'll have to see how it pans out. But I don't think any of these charades are going to be doing them any favors. I think the average person is going to be seeing this and thinking, that's mind-boggling that somebody would go there and act like that to this extreme. It's next level stuff. But anyway, that'll be it for now. And here it is, your moment of clarity. This one might be a repeat, but I think it's a good one.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
Hey, where's Donald at?
Let me call Donald Trump.
Hey, where's Donald at?
Donald Trump.
Where Trump at? Guess what? He still ain't here.
We're not going to make America great again. It was never that great. We have not reached greatness.
I wanted to honor my ancestors today, sir. They need to know that what they fought for wasn't slavery or oppression. Are you a Nazi?
Finally being deported for his alleged role as an armed guard at a Nazi death camp.
No Trump! No KKK, no fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK, no fascist USA!